Lesson 88 and 89, Playing Outside and Lost Toy from part 8, New Pieces with Low Twos from Learn Violin Fast, Book 2. So number 88, Playing Outside, is not too difficult. There is here a switch of low and high twos, so you have to be careful that you're in G major. You start with a high two, after G, and then you have to switch to a low two. So here, just be mindful that the two does have to switch from high and low. And also there are some eighth notes, but the highest note in this piece is an E. So even though we could play it with an open E, we're going to play all the higher E's on the A string with our pinky and not open E. That will make the fingering and our phrasing a lot better. Playing Outside, number 88. Also, you notice how the second to last measure, I used the pinky because the note before and after of that A was on the D string, so I used pinky on D. And also you notice I was very, very mindful of my bow distribution. I started at the frog and I used the full bow. And then I played upper half. I used half a bow for this quarter notes and again upper half. And then on the half note, I went back to the frog. Right? So make sure you keep thinking about your bow placement, bow distribution, on top of good posture, good left hand position, playing in tune, and making a good sound. All right, now, Lost Toy is that exercise where there's a lot of string crossings on eighth notes with slurs, so we're not going to be using the entire arm. We're going to be just articulating our hand at the wrist and use fingers. And also, there's a lot of switching between low twos and high twos. There's some pinkies. Also, we start loud. Then in the middle, we'll go quiet with staccato, separation, but smooth. Then we give a crescendo with decrescendo. And then I think the toy is lost forever, so we're very sad. So first we're upset, and then we get sad that we can't find a toy, unfortunately. I apologize for being so sad here, but I just thought to switch things up. This is 89, Lost Toy, with string crossing and staccato and nice use of dynamics and crescendos and diminuendos. Also, you notice there's some tenutos. So the idea is make sure you're really mindful about dynamics, what the bow does. The bow creates the sound. And then as you play this, you'll notice how the one on A string should stay down and be the anchor. So when you play this, I start with my one on the D string and the A string, but then I keep my one on the A string and I use it as my anchor. It helps me to find the low two and then a high two and stretch to the pinky. So I start with 1-1. When it's a slur, so I don't want to pick up my one and move it over, so I roll it over, or I press you can do one of two things. You can either put the one on both strings, D-nation, or you could roll it over. But you notice how that wasn't as clean? So it's better to start with one on both strings. Then you could move it over, but keep the one down. That's your anchor. So stretch for the high two on D. Squeeze for the low two on D. Stretch to the 3 on D. Low two, stretch, high two, regular 3, stretch your pinky. So for that particular exercise, or part of the exercise or song, make sure you keep the one down and that is your anchor, and start with one on both strings. Thanks for watching. Next videos, we're going to learn more new songs with low twos and string crossing. Bye for now.